Hello, this is Kate from Clear Blue Tarot. I'm just starting with showing the spread today for Leo in this timeless reading. In case you want to refer back to the Celtic cross spread with clarifiers as I'm doing the reading, you can always pause it here and go back to it to see as I am showing the cards individually if you're not satisfied with that manner. So I am just setting this up, and then I'm going to ring one of the bowls here. That was the third eye chakra bowl, and it did make the candle fire just leap up, so that's good energy. Okay, so Leo, we are coming into your reading today here in the center with the King of Air, clarified by the water, or covered by the water card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So it's crossed by the Luminous Doom, and so the center of your reading here is saying that you've been in your mental body with a lot of clarity of mind, processing things of an emotional nature, purifying, cleansing yourself, using your sharp mind to look through the emotions of your life and look at especially this aspect of yourself represented by the Gluminous Doom in the challenge position. So Gluminous Doom is basically saying that you curse yourself by your perspective of life. So life offers us experiences that you can either see as wonderful or horrible or ordinary or lessons. There's a myriad of perspective that you can bring forth into understanding your experience. And if you are immersed in self-pity or negative thinking, then no matter what happens, you're gonna see the dark side of it instead of anything good about it. So you've been working on that. You've been doing that sort of work, and that's how you're coming into the reading. What you're coming out of is the Three of Wands, which is you've been waiting for a new opportunity to come in. And that's what's probably put you in this meditative state where you've been examining what's going on within you because you have not had the opportunity in the outside world yet come in. So it's given you some time to look inside yourself. The situation here is resting on the chameleon spirit. And so this card is basically saying, as you're going into this new opportunity, which is coming about now since the Three of Wands is in your past, that means that you are entering into the new opportunity now. You are told to act as if, which means if you're in unfamiliar circumstances and you're not quite sure yet what to do because something is very new, just trust yourself to go with the flow and sort of emulate the people around you or emulate what you wish to be now that you've made some changes, especially if you've been cursing yourself with negative thinking and you're trying to think more positively. I call it like a shtick. I mean, I don't call it that. It's a shtick. When you use a perspective of yourself to define yourself and it's worked for you, it looks to me like maybe you're dropping that shtick. You're deciding that it hasn't been serving you and you want to be more positive. You want to be more, as the reading goes on, you'll see, looks to me like you're choosing to see life more positively through loving eyes and perhaps giving yourself an opportunity to be more free and free yourself from this shtick that, you know, has gotten a little stale. So until you really, really, really feel it, your advice here is to just, you know, fake it till you make it. I always call that card fake it till you make it. I'm trying not to say that about that card, but it just pops into my head. So you're crowned by the Eight of Air, which in the good tarot, it's the Eight of Swords, but in the good tarot, it's not the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Air is an angel looking down from the cloud, seeing these feathers all scattering about. So it's again, similar to the center of your reading. It's looking like you are rising above, you have risen above what you've been doing. And your mind now is looking down. Your higher self and your mind are merged, looking down at what this negative thinking has done to your emotional body. And you're purifying that. You're letting all those swords turn to feathers and fly away in the wind so that you can be someone new. You're transforming. In the near future, you've got the pig spirit. And the pig spirit is always about watching your mind. So utilizing this wonderful mind that the King of Air has to be who you want to be and embrace what you want to embrace, and use your mind in a positive manner to attract what you want instead of having the gloominess doom get in the way and messing it up. Inside of yourself, you have this fairy oracle card of the fawn, which is about the magic of nature. The fawn is this beautiful, gentle nature spirit that is full of light in this deck. There is an alignment. It's one of the cards that has the alignment of light. So kind of looks to me like that symbolizes this King of Air, water, Eight of Air meditation of connecting to your higher spirit, your higher self, and starting to draw in light from that. What you're looking like on the outside to others is this Ace of Pentacles. So you're coming into a new beginning in the material world, some new offer, some new adventure, some new blessing from hard work, or a new offer based on your new state of mind. Perhaps you have drawn in some new opportunity, and that is what people are really noticing, is this new opportunity that you are embracing. What you're hoping for, because I would say hope, not fear, since it is the Temperance card and it's such a beautiful card. And in this deck, the Enchanted Tarot, it does show a tree down below with a landscape, and up above it in the heavens they show the angel balancing the waters. So it's basically saying, it's an alchemical card, and in this deck it's really showing that sort of magic where beyond this physical realm that we live in, there is this divine realm that is balancing things out for you, like the Eight of Air looking down, this angel looking down. The Temperance card shows this angel watching over you and helping you balance the waters of your emotions as you go through this time. It's really lovely. The final outcome here, I have the Canary spirit, which in this deck it says sing your own song. Yeah, sing your own song. So don't be anybody but you. Be who you are. Love who you are. Embrace who you are. If that was something that you've figured out in this meditative time and you've come to some clarity about who you truly are, just put it out there. Don't be afraid. This is a card of not being afraid. Don't let fear make you afraid to speak out exactly who you are, because that is beautiful. And it's the true beauty within us all to be who we are and fearlessly express that. The two cards that I got that popped out to clarify, I was asking for one and I got two, and it took me a while to kind of figure out what these two mean together here. It's a little bit odd. What I'm looking at it as is the Five of Swords and the many paths. The Five of Swords is an ending. It's these painful truths causing your defenses to be ripped off. In this deck, it's the shields are being ripped off of this woman painfully from these swords crashing down. So some truths must have come in at some point while you were doing this meditation. You saw clearly what you had been doing, and it made you feel rather vulnerable and defenseless for a time, but it led you into this card of many paths, which is a card of very similar energy to the Fool card. And I will read you, there's an excerpt from this many paths that I really liked. It said, what you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. All paths lead to spirit. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Okay? That's all that matters. If your heart's in it, it's right. The final card I pulled from the White Light Oracle Guidebook. It's just beautiful. The Spirit Owl of 852 Hertz. Okay, now I'm really into Hertz tones, so that's why I got this White Light Oracle. The crystal balls ring with Hertz tones. And the Spirit Owl of 852 Hertz reconnects you to your authentic soul path and higher purpose. It's a sign that your mind is tuning into something true. It augurs clear seeing and higher understanding. You will be freed from a struggle and set on a creative, empowering, and effective path of manifestation. This is a blessing of creative, psychological fire. Trust that the more you let go, the more you will experience renewal and stunning spiritual rebirth. The path, it's Mercury retrograde, right? The past is truly over and a new era is dawning. So, it's wonderful. Leo, I don't know what more I can say. Looks like you are on a new path and you've made it through some challenging stuff. Now, I would encourage you to listen to 852 Hertz on whatever platform you like to listen to stuff. I mean, YouTube is awesome for everything. So 852 Hertz, if you listen to it while you're sleeping or meditating or even just hanging out at home, have it playing in the background, it will tune you into your higher self energetically more and assist you with accessing this type of information to go forward. So I hope this was a good reading for you, and I thank you so much for your time. And if you want any information about anything, it's all below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Thank you, Leo.